We got a special request from one of our subscribers, B Chain SF, and he said, can you do a video on semen retention and how it helps you with a heartbreak? Like, yeah, I took a few days off before I dropped this video because I ain't know how to bring it. And then I realized I've been on this journey for a year and a couple months. I started on this journey September 2021. Now it's November 2022. And the reason why I got on this semen retention journey, because guess what? I was overcoming a heartbreak. And since I've been on semen retention, it has changed my life. I am growing and glowing in this matrix. I'm being the best version of myself. I feel great. I have divine superpowers. Man, for real though, this is a channel of self-improvement. It's a lot of men and women who watch this content, and all of us has been through things. Man, I'm gonna make this a testimonial video. I'm gonna drop my testimony. I'm gonna let y'all know my business. I'm gonna be very transparent with y'all. This is about to be unadulterated content. So man, y'all stay tuned, because I'm about to drop it. I'm about to keep it real and trill. Yeah, y'all know we come with straight knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This your boy Bodine the Trill. First off, I want to give all glory to the Most High God. Shout out to everybody that's out there protecting and cultivating that life force energy and doing whatever it takes to be the best version of themselves every day. This is about to be another banger video. And let's go in with the video. Like I said, this is going to be a testimonial video right here. I'm going to be transparent with y'all. I got on this semen retention journey from getting my heart broke. I had this woman that I looked at like a prize. I had this woman that I put up like a pedestal. And I was with her for a year and a half. And I allowed that woman to take me down through there. So man, let me go in with the story. I met this lady through my homeboy, and when I met her, man, I was like, dang, she fine. So I was real lustful when I seen her. She had a big old booty. She was fine to me. She was chocolate, just like I like her, man. She was my type and everything. And I was actually on a semen retention journey right then. That was my first semen retention journey. I just learned about semen retention. So I had alpha traits because my vitality was up just a little bit, because I had just got started with it. But I still had a beta male simp mindset because I was still weak to my lustful sexual energy. I was weak towards it. I didn't have the proper understanding like I do now on how powerful your sexual energy is. So, like I said, man, I was real lustful when I met her. By the time, like, let me go ahead and call out these red flags. Like I said, I allowed this woman to take me down through there because I became emotional attached to her. I set myself up like that. That's why I always teach y'all brothers, do not be emotional attached with a woman, because her emotion goes up and down. You won't be able to keep up with her emotions. Like, no cap. Like, all right, first instance, when I met her, man, we got it all, man, had a good conversation. I was lustful, man. I was thinking about smashing. And then I was drunk too. On the first day we was talking, I got drunk, man. I opened myself up. I said, I'll take care of you and your son. I don't even know this woman like that, but just being lustful, thinking with my little head down here, but not thinking with my big head. I set myself up into a snare. All right, so the woman was going through stuff. She had lost her apartment. She moved in with my homeboy and his old lady. And his old lady The lady that I had and my homeboy old lady, those two ladies were in the same sorority in college. So they was friends and everything. Like, no cap. So as she was living with my homeboy and his lady, she fell out with her homegirl. Both of the sorority sisters fell out with each other. And they fell out with each other behind some weed, behind marijuana. Red flag right there. I ignored her. But I was so lustful. I wanted her, man. Man, like I always tell y'all, intimacy is not a fetish. Intimacy consecrates marriage. So all I was thinking about was smashing her. So, man, I said, don't worry about it. I got my own house. You can move up here with me. You can move in. So I moved the woman in. I ain't talk to my family or nothing. I had my dad living with me, and I just moved her in. I ain't told nobody nothing. So I had her living with me, and then, like, after the first couple of days of her living with me, we sitting on the porch one day. Her baby daddy called 26 times. Yeah, she had a child. She had a child too. So her baby daddy called 26 times, blowing her phone up. Number 2, red flag. Calling her 26 times. But I'm the one that want to answer the phone and say, I'm her new man now. So if you need any communication, you got to go through me. Me being a beta male simp, thinking I could love away her past. Like, no cap, set myself up for that. Next time, 3rd red flag, here it go right here. Her other ex, she had another ex after her baby daddy. Her other ex was a jailbird. He was just getting out of jail. He called her, talking about, can you call my mama for me? Bro, you can have her, bro. I just want her to communicate with my mama for me. That's the 3rd red flag. Let's talk about the 4th red flag. Went down there to her hometown, spent time with her and her family. Like I said, it's the 4th red flag. Her mama had 6+ children, and each child got their own father. Each child got their own daddy. Like, no cap, no stability. So her mama was a witch too. Now, 5th red flag. Now let's talk about her sisters. Her sisters, man, her one sister just ran her man, and he did everything she asked. I'm talking about she run the whole relationship. Jezebel spirit. Her sister was a Jezebel. Her other sister went crazy, went ballistic. Her sister had to go see the hex lady, talking about somebody put a hex on her. Man, my little country Alabama self ain't know nothing about all that type of stuff. But I'm tapped in now. So, man, I'm talking about they doing witchcraft. Man, so that's at the beginning. Now, I think when I'm on 6 right now, I'm on 5 or 6. Man, but, like, when we start talking, man, this woman wanted to have intimacy with me all the time. Like 3 times a day, every day. Man, I was standing tall enough. That's a red flag. She was taking all of my divine energy, all of my divine power, and I was getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Man, she played victim real good. Everybody did her wrong. Like I always tell y'all can't love away a woman past traumas. So I'm thinking that I could love away her hurt. She just taking me down through there, taking all my energy. Man, when she was taking my energy, all kind of bad stuff would happen to me. Man, I got in a wreck, totaled my car. Man, I almost went through the windshield when I was talking to that woman. Like, for real, though. Like, all kind of bad stuff happened to me, man. Man, I made it home on 3 wheels, man. Like, for real, though. But the Most High protected me. Like, all I didn't get a DUI. I didn't get nothing, man. Man, my dad went back to the scene and said my son, he the one did. I left the scene and everything. Man, the Most High was with me. The Most High blessed me through that situation. Man, all I got, the woman who I hit, she didn't get hurt. She didn't get hurt at all. So she didn't want to press charges or anything. So, man, all I got was a police report. My car got totaled, and I had another car within 3 days, man. Glory be unto the Most High. Man, this is my testimony right here. Me dealing with that woman, dealing with a heartbreak, man. I had a real live witch, and I ain't know what was going on with me. Woman taking all my energy, man. All kind of bad stuff would happen to me. I could never please this woman. She played victim all the time. Like, she started to go through my phone. She started to say I was doing wrong to her. Like, for real, though. Like, no cap, just taking me down through there. I had this woman on a pedestal. Man, I was scared to lose her. I didn't want to lose her. Like, for real, though. Y'all already know, man. When we love hard. Man, we show loyalty. Man, we can't keep up with a woman's emotion. That woman was never happy. She was never happy. Man, eventually, I ended up started getting tired of it. I started standing up, man. I started taking the D away. I'm like, man, I'm not about to do all this, man, because of my vitality. She was sucking all the energy out of me. Like, for real, though. Like I told you, her sister had to go to the hex lady. Man, this woman was a real live witch. She knew about this, and I didn't know what I was dealing with. I was dealing with a whole monster out here. Like, for real, though. But I allowed it. I set myself up for that. Like, so after I took the D away, I got tired of it, whatever. Man, she ended up leaving the house. She left the house. So because, man, I started sleeping by myself. I started leaving her in the room by herself because I was getting tired. I was getting drained. It was taking all my energy. Like I told you, I was smashing her like sometimes 3-4 times a day. She was like a vampire, sucking all of my energy. And I was weak. Got tired of it. So she ended up leaving, fellas. Sisters too. So she ended up leaving. And when she left for a week. You know, I ain't calling her nothing. So one day, I got back on those psychedelic drugs. The psychedelic drug I was going to was the weed and the alcohol. So I got drunk one day. So I called her. I called her about 26 times. I was blowing her phone up. And just like I told her baby daddy, I'm a new man now. Man, it was another brother answered the phone and said the same thing. I'm her new man now. This woman still had her stuff in my house. I was like, whoa. Man, I was hurt so bad. Like, man, I'm about to open myself up, man. I'm about to let y'all know, man. I broke down in tears and everything. Like, no cap. Broke down in tears right there in front of my father. My father, man, right there in front of my father. That's why I tell y'all, you can kiss her, you can hug her, you can tell her that you love her to her face, bruh. But that broad ain't your broad, bruh. That broad ain't your broad, bruh. You can like her, you can wife her, you can give it to her right all night, bruh. But that broad ain't your broad, bruh. That broad ain't your broad, bruh. Man, I was going through so much. Man, I was crying right there in front of my dad. I couldn't believe that woman did me like that. I was crying. My dad said, son, you gonna be all right. You need bras like that to teach you the game. Daddy kept it playing with me, and my daddy kept it straight G with me. Said, you gonna need bras like that to teach you the game. You ain't gonna let that happen no more. Then I still had them tears come out my eyes. I took in the wisdom from my daddy. Man, I got on my knees. I prayed. Yahweh, Shema Mashiach, Yahweh. Please take this spirit of lust off of me. Yes, as I prayed, I took it one day at a time. Speedily, I got on semen retention, and speedily, I seen my life change. Man, I was lower vitality and energy. I was lower money in my bank account for trying to keep up with this woman, trying to make her happy. Man, I was losing myself and losing all my substance around me. But I got on semen retention. Speedily, my energy started back rising up. started back rising up. My bank account started back rising up. My vitality started back rising up. I started standing up. I started jumping. I was going to the gym, releasing those natural endorphins. Like, for real though, leveling up every day, man. I started working on my own little business, man. I was coming back to the hotel, picking people up, taking them to the airport, making money, man. I was building myself up spiritually. I was watching videos, man. I was watching Jason. I was watching Dante Young. I was watching Moody Star. I was watching Nana the Soul. I was watching Brother Joshua. Man, I was watching all of the content creators, man, building myself up, practicing semen retention. I wasn't doing videos at the beginning. Like, man, I had to use those few months to heal. Man, I was healing. Man, I was experiencing synchronicities. Like, man, I took a few months. I went hard monk mode at first. I went hard monk mode for the first couple months. Like, no cap. Just to build my vitality, man, because, man, I was at a dark place, man. I was dealing with a real live witch taking all of my energy, because our semen has a conscience, and I was giving her all of my conscience, all of my life force energy. I was letting her have it. For real though, semen retention was building my vitality up, because we know our semen has nutrients in it. Our semen has testosterone in it. Our semen has bone marrow fluid. Our semen has brain fluid. Our semen is our life force energy. I remember when I was talking to that woman, I was showing up walking slew-footed. I couldn't even pick my knees up sometimes. I was weak at the knees when I was dealing with that woman. For real though. That's why I always tell y'all, don't be emotional attached to a woman. Never be emotional attached. I got my heart broke. It's because I allowed myself to get my heart broke. The woman I was dealing with was a reflection of me at that time. Man, that girl had other red flags. I'm talking about she was a real bad witch. Real bad witch. Even for her background. I forgot to call these red flags out. I gotta let y'all know. Like, for real though, this woman, her baby daddy, the baby daddy that she had, man, she said that, this is what she told me. She made her baby daddy confess to her that he liked it boys. Her baby daddy liked it boys. Her father, her biological father, was a pedophile. Went to prison for messing with little girls. Man, I had a whole demon. That's what the stuff she told me. What about the stuff that I don't know? Man, open all those spirits up, man. That woman had all those spirits in her. And that woman was a Jezebel, and she was a succubus. Like, no cap, man. We come with straight knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Like, no cap, man. For real though. Man, testimonial video. That's how I got on this, man, this journey. I gotta let y'all know, man, for real though. For real, like, being on semen retention is gonna help you get over a heartbreak. Like, now, I've been single for a year and a couple of months right now. I love being single. I love holding on to my sexual energy. Because guess what? I put that woman up as a pedestal. I looked at her like the prize, and the Most High used that woman to put a whooping on me. He used that same woman to put a whooping on me. Because guess what? I was lustful. I was loose with my energy. Man, when you fornicate, you open yourself up to all kind of demons. That woman was a demon woman. Now I'm smart. Now I'm wise. And I am so grateful. I am so grateful that I made it out of that situation without contracting any STIs or STDs. I had a sexually transmitted demon. That's what I had. But I didn't get no disease or nothing like that, man. I didn't get that girl pregnant or nothing like that. So I'm blessed. I'm still blessed. Only thing was hurt, I got hurt by the experience. But for real though, I'll take that though. The Most High used that, like my daddy told me, you need bras like that to teach you the game. But I'm grateful. I did not get burnt. None of that stuff like that. Man, I didn't get her pregnant. Picture if I would have got her pregnant. Picture if I would have had a baby by her. I still have to be dealing with her because she will be a permanent soul tie. Now, I've been able to detox those spirits from me. For real though. Like no cap. I'm wise with my energy now. Like no cap. Y'all know we come with straight knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Banger videos all the time, man. Like for real though. I got my heart broke because I allowed it. Like for real though. Like, it's been going on since the beginning of time. The first story of the Bible is, one of the first stories of the Bible is about a woman deceiving a man. For real though. You got to be that forbidden fruit. And once you get on semen retention, you become the forbidden fruit. Now I'm tapped into my infinite intelligence. Now I have woken up. I am wise. That woman who I attracted back then, other women, and I was going through stuff with other women, but this last woman took me down through there and I got tired of it. The other women too, man. The dating life, and like I always tell y'all, this modern day dating life is difficult. Like for real though, like it's a lot of spirits out here. Man, I can practice abstinence for the rest of my life if I got to. I can stay on this journey for the rest of my life. But I'm going to be patient because guess what? The Most High may want me to use this seed to procreate another high vibrant being just like myself. Another one might bless me with another daughter or a son, because my daughter that I have now, she's smart. She's real smart. She's a gifted student. She scored a 130 on the IQ test. Like, glory be unto the Most High. Like, for real though. Man, y'all know we come with experience, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Like, I opened myself up in this video right here. I'm talking about, like, this video, like, almost 25 minutes, and 25 minutes long. I'm just talking. I'm letting y'all know, for real, though, real life content. Your boy Bodie in the Trill ain't going nowhere. Like, man, I know by experience. I'm 31 years old. I'm stepping into my kingdomship right now. Like, for real though, I left my mortal body. I'm in my immortal body right now. I'm living strong. Man, I'm doing this for the nation. Your boy Bodie in the Trill ain't going nowhere. Make sure y'all continue to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Banger videos all the time, man. I'm going to end this video. Man, this video is very therapeutic to me. I like to talk about this. I like to share my experiences with you guys. Like, for real though. Like straight wisdom, man. Hey, we're gonna get all glory to the Most High God. Shout out to everybody that's out there protecting and cultivating their life force energy and doing whatever it takes to be the best version of themselves every day. Peace and blessings. Shalom, Barakatah, man. Keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart 3 stacks. Man, fellas, don't have emotional attachments with women. Your love is action. Don't fall in love. Stand in love. Stand in love. You got to stand, man. 10 toes down. Prove these women. These women have spears on them. And sisters too. Prove the men too, sisters. It's for y'all sisters too. Because guess what? I'm sharing this information because of my experience, man. Like, for real though. These dudes be going through stuff too. They be having all kinds of spirits on them. So y'all be careful. Practice abstinence. Practice celibacy. Like, show yourself self-love. Self-love is the best love, man. Peace and blessings. Shalom, Barakatah. I'm out this day.